The Lost Child of Ibadan. In the bustling city of Ibadan, Nigeria, a young girl named Yinka lived with her loving mother, Ronk. Yinka's father had passed away when she was just a baby, and Ronk had sacrificed everything to raise her daughter alone. Despite their poverty, Ronk had always provided for Yinka, working multiple jobs to ensure her daughter had food on the table and a roof over her head. One fateful day, while Ronk was at work, Yinka wandered away from their small apartment and got lost in the crowded streets of Ibadan. She had been warned repeatedly by her mother to stay close to home, but Yinka's curiosity had gotten the better of her. She had spotted a colorful market stall and had wandered over to explore. Despite her frantic searches, Ronk couldn't find Yinka anywhere. She scoured the streets, showing Yinka's picture to everyone she met, but there was no sign of her beloved daughter. As night began to fall, Ronk's desperation turned to despair. She had never felt so alone and helpless in her life. Meanwhile, Yinka found herself in the midst of a group of street children, struggling to survive in a harsh and unforgiving environment. They had taken her under their wing, sharing what little food they had and teaching her how to navigate the dangers of the street. But Yinka's heart ached for her mother, and she longed to be reunited with her. As the days turned into weeks, Ronk's hope began to dwindle. She had lost everything: her daughter, her job, and even her home. She had spent every last penny searching for Yinka, and now she was forced to live on the streets, begging for scraps to survive. But she refused to give up, holding on to the slim chance that Yinka might still be alive. In a shocking twist, Yinka was reunited with her mother in a dramatic confrontation with the leader of the street children. The leader, a ruthless and cunning woman named Mama Jamila, had taken a liking to Yinka and had decided to make her one of her own. But when Ronk finally tracked down Mama Jamila's gang, she was determined to fight for her daughter's freedom. The confrontation was intense, with Mama Jamila's gang facing off against Ronk and a group of sympathetic bystanders. But in the end, it was Yinka who proved to be the key to resolving the conflict. She stood up to Mama Jamila, refusing to back down even when faced with the woman's fierce anger. Slowly but surely, Mama Jamila's gang began to back down, and Yinka was finally reunited with her overjoyed mother. Ronk swept Yinka into her arms, holding her close as tears of happiness streamed down her face. As they rebuilt their lives together, Ronk and Yinka faced numerous challenges. They had to find a new home, rebuild their relationships with friends and family, and come to terms with the traumatic experiences they had both endured. But through their love and determination, they were able to overcome even the darkest of times, emerging stronger and more resilient than ever before. Years later, Yinka would look back on her experiences on the streets of Ibadan with a mix of sadness and gratitude. She had lost her innocence, but she had gained a newfound appreciation for life and a deeper understanding of her own strength and resilience. And she knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she would always have her mother by her side, fighting for her and loving her unconditionally.